Does anyone among the people sitting here has objection against this marriage? The priest asks before finally announcing the marriage. Your eyes were teary and you were feeling like running away somewhere so far that these people won't find you out any cost. You didn't even look at the guy you're getting married to because he's not the one you love. You would have never agreed for this marriage, but your father forced you. You got no choice but to accept this marriage because he strictly threatened you and told you if you won't do this marriage, he would end his life. It was not easy to break up with the guy you love more than yourself, but sadly you couldn't even tell him the reason for breaking up and left him all furious. But one thing was sure, that you would never let this guy even touch you because still you only love one guy, and that is your boyfriend Jungkook. If no one has any objection, then it's time to start the rituals. Stop right there. The silent church echoed from his voice, giving you goosebumps. Everyone turned back to see the person who ordered to stop the marriage. He walked inside and your heart clenched. You wanted to leave everything behind and run in his arms, but your dad was sitting there. I have objection from this marriage and you better stop it right there or ready to lose your life, he said, giving death glare to the priest. You looked at Jackson, who looked at you, and then at Jungkook. He knows Jungkook very well, or you could say they are somehow enemies, but not directly. Jackson is a big businessman, but no one knows he runs a gang, and because of that he is successful in business world. Jungkook walked towards you, but your father stood in middle. He was so mad at this point because he ruined everything in middle. Media was prohibited, or else it wouldn't take them to let the world know about this drama. Who allowed you to enter inside? And you have no connection with my daughter, so just leave. Jungkook raised his brow. Your daughter is mine, and do you really think you can force her to marry another guy, leaving me? Jackson decides to come in middle, so he walked down to the aisle and walked near Jungkook. She has already left you, so you have nothing to count on. And if you think you can break this marriage, then try. He has a mocking smirk on his face. Jungkook laughed a little before looking at them. If I want, I can take her away from here and no one would be alive to stop me. But I won't do that. I will make her mine right here in front of you all, and if you can, then stop me. With that, he started to walk towards you. Your father was about to say something, but before they could say or do anything, the whole area surrounded by Jungkook's gang. All the guests who were present there got scared as hell and were praying for their lives. He stood in front of you at the place of groom. You looked down because you don't have courage to look into his eyes. You broke up with him knowing how much he loves you, but he still doesn't give up, and here he is standing in front of you. I thought my girlfriend was strong enough to fight against anyone who tried to separate her from her man, but looks like someone made her weak whom she loves more than me. Tears build up in your eyes. Do I need to get that person out of our way that is stopping you to come to me? You lift up your face and met his eyes. You could see how much pain he was carrying in them. You're not going to do anything like that. He stepped a little closer to you. I'm going to do whatever I want now. Just like you didn't listen to me when I begged you to not go. Why would I? A man pointed a gun at your father's head while a scream left from your mom's mouth and other people turned to see. You looked at Jungkook. He's the one who manipulated you, right? You can't do this, Jungkook. Just stop all this. You knew how aggressive he can get, and once he loses his mind, then there is no one who can stop him. Jackson tried to contact his gang, but everything was a fail in front of Jungkook. His men already grounded Jackson's bodyguard who were on security outside. He was in a horrible mood. Once police reach here, it's your endgame, John Jungkook. Your father's eyes were burning in anger. For now, you should worry about yourself, old man. In one snap, you would be laying on the floor, covered in blood. Jungkook, stop it. He looked at you a bit annoyed. Why are you making me feel like you're also against me? Shouldn't you support me because we should be getting married here? You went silent because he thinks that you doesn't love him, but he doesn't know how much you plead in front of your dad. You begged him to let you go to Jungkook, but he doesn't listen. He threatened you with his own life, and because you love him so much, you had to kneel down in front of him. Jungkook, please leave from here. Already so much happened. I will, sweetheart, but not alone. You're going to come with me, and not as a girlfriend anymore, but as my wife. You looked at him with wide eyes. He turned towards the priest and ordered him to start the rituals. That priest looked at Mr. Choi, but because Jungkook was not in a mood to wait, he glared at the priest, which made him start reading the vows. Do you, John Jungkook, take Choi Won as your lawfully wedded wife? Jungkook smiled, looking at you. Yes, I do. Do you, Choi Won, take John Jungkook as your lawfully wedded husband? You looked at Jungkook and then at your dad, who was telling you not to say anything. You looked down slowly, bringing your head in front. After a long silence, those words came out from your mouth. Yes, I do. A slight smirk appeared on Jungkook's face while your father and Jackson clenched their fists. Jungkook leaned forward and grabbed your cheek before kissing you. Let's go now, Mrs. John Jungkook. He grabbed your hand and walked you out from there, passing through your dad, who was just standing there helplessly because one word and the bullet would be inside his head. You came in Jungkook's house, which was not really new to you. You have spent days and even nights here with him. You don't know the feeling that you are experiencing. You were happy that finally you became his wife for real, but whatever happened a while ago was really a trauma for your father. Is there something you're still missing? He said, coming behind you while you turned towards him. I told you not to do anything like that. He came closer. It was your father, that's why I let it go. Or else if there would be someone else who has tried to keep you away from me, I would have killed him by now. You swallowed but didn't broke the eye contact. In fact, I'm mad at you too. Because you are my soul, I can't say anything. You looked down. You really thought that old hag would kill himself if you didn't say yes to the marriage? Don't you know your own father? Is this how weak your love is, that if someone threatened you with his life, you would leave me? I'm sorry, Jungkook. He scoffed. Your sorry won't fix the wounds you gave me by saying all those words. You just got ready to marry a man you barely know, leaving the one you love. Do I have no importance in your life? I'm not as strong as you. What do you think I didn't try? I begged him to let me go to you, but he didn't. I even thought of ending my life but failed. Tears started to drop from your eyes as Jungkook's heart melted. His anger vanished because he knew you were saying the truth. He cupped your face gently and made you look at him. I'm not blaming you, love. but you should have at least stand for yourself. You are not a puppet and have all the rights to decide what you want and what not. I'm sorry, Jungkook. He hugged you tightly and caressed your hairs. You don't have to be sorry for anything. I'm telling you to be strong. You were my girlfriend and now my wife. How can a gangster's wife so weak and fragile? He broke the hug and cupped your cheeks. Promise me that from now on you would never hide anything from me, no matter if it's your father or anyone. I have all the rights to know what my woman is going through. You got me? You nodded.